Well, next Saturday, Daddy's going to help you with your cooking badge.
Marcia doesn't look very happy. Mom, Alice won't even let Dad in the kitchen.
That's the point.
What do you say right there? Do you know what you're saying?
Ellen, that was over 30 years ago. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No, you're saying that's the point. Sometimes a man has to be taught just how difficult it is to be a woman. Watch.
Oh.
Sometimes a man has to be taught just how difficult it is to be a woman.
You're fabulous.
How tough it is to be a woman? It's easy for me. I think I know what you mean, Mom.
Then you'll do it.
If it's what you want.
Oh, thanks, dear.
You know now.
I love it. I don't know.
Oh, that's such a compliment, Ellen.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gosh.
Oh, thanks. To you. I say to you. Oh, thank you. Back at you, each and every one of you. I tell you, I say it all the time. I am one of the luckiest people in the world to have this job. I say it all the time. I mean it. I feel lucky to be here, but especially lucky to be here today because this last weekend I went out of town and I drove. And if I would have listened to my navigational system in my car, who knows where I'd be right now. I've never tried it. You know, they come with the cars now, and it's fancy. I didn't need it. I just need the cup holder. You know me. And so, but I thought, well, you should have a navigational system because everybody has them. And I knew where I was going. I've been to this place before. I was going to up the coast, and I was going to drive back, and I thought, well, you know, I'll just try it. Maybe it has a quicker way. It knows something more than I do. That's the point of these things. I don't know who to complain to, but my navigational system is a habitual liar with no sense of direction. I don't know if you have this problem, do you? Here's what I'm doing, and it doesn't matter, numbers are, but the point is, I was on the 405, and I just needed to get to the 110 from the 405. And so and I'd already pushed in where I'm going, so I thought, well, she's right, that it would say. And so I'm driving, and it says, please stay in the left lane. Please stay far left. Really polite woman, really, it seems very pleasant. And so I'm thinking, oh, then the 110 must be on the left-hand side. That's weird, it's in the fast lanes, but that's, you know. I get up to, on the 110, it's way over on the right. I've got to get over 6 lanes of traffic. And you know how happy people are to let you in. By all means. So I'm listening the entire time. I'm trying to get all the way over to the 110 to the right. She's still saying, stay left. Stay left. Stay in your left-hand lane. No. And she's trying to tell me, and I went, how dare you? To the. So it just kept telling me that I had to stay in that lane. And so and then I exit, and it tells me to go back to get, like I've made a mistake. I know what I'm doing, and it keeps telling me to go back to correct my supposed mistake, that I've already rejected her. Anyway, she never gets upset. She just completely merge left. You must merge left. You can just imagine, the woman who records this perfect house. She's not happy though. She takes it out on her drivers by giving them bad directions. And maybe I've thought about her too much. But anyway, she was so unhappy with me that I wasn't following her directions. If I would have followed her directions, I would have ended up in a neighborhood that has like liquor stores and ammo shops. If this was a soap opera, this is the point where I would have slapped her, right, to get back to her sentences. Anyway, the thing about these things is that the navigation system is not, it's all about the destination. It's not about the journey. You know, it doesn't care about smelling the roses. It would have you drive right through the roses if it's the quicker route. I guess I just don't like machines telling me what to do.
Please go right. It's time to dance.
jumping up and down like that?
It just makes you want to jump.
I've got to talk for another hour. Oh, man. I'll let other people talk the entire time.
That's a good one.
Elijah Wood's here. He'll talk the entire time. You saw him in the Lord of the Rings trilogy playing Frodo the Hobbit, and now he's in a new movie called Sin City, where he plays a taller character. He's very versatile. We've been waiting for him. He's been in traffic for 4 hours. We're trying to stall, and we hope he's here. But, so I say he's here. I don't know if he's here. He may not. They say he's close, but it's crazy raining here. So, and we don't know what to do when it rains. That navigational system, like the guy in the audience, just screaming like crazy. And you know her, you love her. Florence Henderson is here. She's the mother of all mothers, is what she is. She was Carol Brady from the Brady Bunch. She's in the house. And I heard that she's talking smack about me backstage, saying she can outdance me. If that's a challenge, yeah, I accept. Yeah. All right, and once again to dazzle us with his delicious creations, Chef Eric Ripert is here from his restaurant La Bernardin in New York City. La Bernardin has been given a 4-star rating in New York Times for 19 years in a row. That's pretty impressive. And do you know what his secret is? Every dish, there's a side of coleslaw. The entire show is tasty today. We've got another deliciously bad picture to show you for our bad school photo tournament. We started out, of course, with Joseph Grudadaria. There he is. Oh, his grandma did his hair that day. And then, of course, we had Mikey Karantanis. He loves the camera. And today the tournament continues with a photo sent by Mary Zlinis? Salinas? No, that's not. All right, anyway. Andy, you just act like you know, and it's not true. Slaninas. Anyway, from Washington Township, Michigan, this is her sister Diane Bakalyar from. Bakalyar. And she says that she cut her own hair for this school photo. Here she is. So that's sweet. And what's good is she gave herself 2 different cuts. One side is short and sassy, the other is long and luxurious. And the picture was taken in 1965, and we were wondering what she might look like now, thanks to modern technology. We think she might look like this. Yeah. Still doing her own hair. When we come back, I'll be calling a viewer who's been sleeping on the same mattress for 63 years, says she's never felt better. Don't go away. All right, we got a great letter from a lady named Charlotte R. Williams that I read on the show yesterday. For those of you who missed it, again, you hold us back, these people that don't watch every day. Dear whomever, I'm an avid fan of Ellen, and one day before I die, I'm going to be sitting in the audience. I'm 82 years old and believe I have set a record. I would like to know if anyone else has been sleeping on the same mattress for 63 years. My new groom invested $39.95 for his double-sized Simmons Beauty Rest mattress right before he left for the service in 1941. The mattress has outlasted 3 husbands, all exited to heaven, and is as comfortable and firm as the day it was bought. It does not need to be recovered. It does need to be recovered, but I feel it will last as long as I do regardless. I'm in excellent condition. I work out at the gym 3 times a week and take kickboxing cardio class. If you can find anyone who can beat my record, I'd like to hear about it. Sincerely, Charlotte R. Williams. So I figured, I've asked around the office. Nobody here seems to be able to top that. I'm going to call her and tell her she seems to have the world record. And she's in Phoenix, I believe. So, Charlotte R. Williams.
Number you are calling does not accept unidentified calls. If you are a solicitor, please hang up now. Otherwise, please enter the 10-digit telephone number you are calling from.
Very private, this Charlotte R. Williams. I'm going to tell her I'm a solicitor trying to sell her a bed.
Hello?
Hey, Charlotte.
Yes.
This is Ellen DeGeneres calling.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing really good. I'm kind of a sports in that, and I'm just watching the Suns play on television.
Oh, yeah? How they doing?
Well, they play these teams that can't win a game, except it seems like they just don't do so well when they play these bad teams.
Oh.
But they're ahead, but they're sure fighting it.
Yeah. Well, they need to work out with you. You get them in shape with your cardio kickboxing thing you do.
I know.
Yeah. Now, the reason I'm calling you, Charlotte, is we got your letter, obviously, and we've asked around. We're pretty sure you have the record for sleeping on a mattress the longest.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. I didn't even tell half that story. That mattress has been all over the country because that's all we had at first, and that's where we went with it.
You carried your mattress all over the country?
Yeah, I took it to Battle Creek, Michigan, where my first child was born, and then I left him there and took it to Spokane, Washington.
Back up. You left you had a child, then you left it there?
I left him there. He was studying to be a blood technician or something, and I went to visit my sister up in Spokane, so I took my mattress and spring with. That's all we owned.
Right. And so, Ben, is your son a doctor?
No, that was my husband.
Oh, that was the husband. Okay.
Yeah, he was in the service, but that marriage didn't last.
Yeah.
But I got the mattress and the springs out of it.
Good for you. Good for you.
We're not on television, are we?
Oh, yes, we are, Charlotte.
Uh-oh.
Now, here's my question. You've never been tempted to buy a new mattress?
Listen, that mattress is, when I have guests, I give up my bed, and everybody says, boy, what a great mattress that is. And when I tell them that was bought 63 years ago, they can't believe it. It is it's a wonderful mattress. I had some damage from the condo above, and it ruins the cover, and it kind of looks awful. But it'll last as long as I do.
Yeah.
I expect to be around a long time.
You're gonna be around a long time because you're doing your cardio kickboxing thing.
Yeah, I do that every Thursday.
Uh-huh. That's pretty impressive. You're 82, you said?
Yes, I do. I'm 82.
Wow. Well, here's the thing. Can we fly you and your mattress out here to come visit our show?
Well, how could I ever bring my mattress? I can only take one carry-on.
You said you brought it all over the country yourself. All right. What if you don't come? What if the mattress doesn't come, but you come?
Well, I'd love to come.
All right. Well, we would love to have you here. I'm going to have somebody call you back and arrange when it's convenient for you, and because you sound like you're just a lovely woman, and I'd love to have you here.
Well, you know, I'm going to Long Beach on Monday. My niece is having a yard sale, and I promised I'd come and help her.
Wait, your niece what?
On Monday, my niece is having we're going to prepare for a yard sale. We're going to have it the Friday and Saturday of next week.
Well, why don't you bring that mattress and sell it, and we'll buy you a new one?
I really don't want a new one.
You don't? What if we got you a new one? What if we called Simmons Beauty Rest and said she wants a new one?
They wouldn't just recover mine?
I bet they will if you just want it recovered.
I would be happy just to have it recovered.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Well, come on out. We'll save on the airfare if you're coming out for the yard sale anyway. You come out and then come visit us on the show, all right?
Oh, yeah. Can I bring somebody? Because I don't drive when I'm there.
Yes, you can bring somebody. How many people you want to bring?
Well, I would want to bring my niece and my sister.
Okay.
They're fun, too.
Okay. I'm sure they are fun. Charlotte, we're going to have somebody call you and arrange it, and thank you for sending the letter so that we could call you.
Uh-huh. I enjoy your program so much.
Thank you so much. You're a very smart woman.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Elijah. Elijah Wood joins us after this. We'll be right back. At the age of only 24, our first guest has already appeared in over 33 films, including the Lord of the Rings trilogy. His new movie, Sin City, opens next Friday. Please welcome back Elijah Wood. Well, you look cute as can be.
Thank you. Same as
That's
you.
a great outfit.
Thank you.
You're adorable.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so you've been driving for how many hours, really?
It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think. Something like that.
And you don't live that far away.
Venice.
Yeah.
Which isn't that far, no.
No, it's not far. That's like a 40-minute drive at the most.
Yeah.
And so it's because of the rain?
The rain, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was actually a really interesting experience, because generally I get really nervous for being late. I hate being late. It's one of the worst things in the world. But it was sort of out of my control because it was raining. And it was kind of peaceful because we weren't moving very much.
Uh-huh.
At all, really.
Yeah.
And it was raining outside. I love the rain. And the driver, he put on a DVD and he asked me what I wanted to watch. I had 3 choices. I could watch a DVD of Lord of the Rings, which I chose against. I think there was some other DVD, Eagles Live, and then classical music set to like seaside videos. And I watched that, and it was this classical music. I was almost waiting for like incense or something because it was so zen, and I fell asleep.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah, it was perfect.
So you didn't even know you were holding us up at all. You're just peaceful and relaxed. That's great that you can relax like that, because it drives me crazy when people here in Los Angeles, when it rains, they do not know how to drive.
They do not. It is constant frustration to me.
And so now I was going to ask you, actually, before this even happened, the last time you were here, you made a New Year's resolution to stop biting your nails. So this would be a time you'd bite them, but have you stopped?
No.
No. You didn't?
No, it's actually, I think it's almost worse than it was last time.
Oh, my Lord.
Isn't that
That's
terrible?
horrible.
I know.
That's not right.
No, it isn't.
Put gloves on or something so you can't get to them.
You used to, right?
I did. I stopped. Now I
stopped.
get manicures, but they just, you know. But,
that seems to be the way to go, to get manicures,
Yeah.
which makes you sort of take better care of your nails, and then maybe
Right.
because your mind is into taking care of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't keep doing that.
No, I know.
No.
It's bad, and the skin around it, it's really
No, you're going to
awful.
hurt yourself. Well, you make a resolution now. Maybe it's not New Year's, but make it right now.
It doesn't have to be New
No,
Year's.
it doesn't.
I'll make it now.
Start today.
Okay.
Take care of yourself. Because it seems like you wouldn't even have time to do that. You know? I mean, since Lord of the Rings, I said you've been in over 33 films. How many have you done
I
since?
completely lost count. That freaked me out, actually.
I know.
I don't really think of it in those terms.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But even since you finished Lord of the Rings, you've made 6 films?
I think so, yeah.
What?
There are 3 movies that have yet to come out.
Wow.
Sin City being one of them, that comes on April 1st.
Uh-huh.
A movie called Everything's Illuminated, I think, comes out in August. And there's a movie that is looking for distribution called Hooligans.
And so this...
It's good to keep busy.
Yeah, well, you are keeping busy. The Sin City looks really interesting. I was looking at this book. This comes out, the book comes with the movie or before the movie? I don't understand this.
Good question. I'm not sure when the book is released. It might be pre the film, or it should be on the same day because it would reveal a lot about the movie. So
All right, you play... These are incredible shots, because you play a mute killer.
Yes.
Right? And this is you fighting Mickey
Rourke, which is
Mickey
actually
Rourke.
his double.
This is you flying in the air. You're on wires, I guess.
Yeah, that's Mickey Rourke's double. So I actually never got to work with Mickey Rourke.
This is Mickey Rourke. It looks kind of scary.
As Marv from Sin City. This is all based on a comic book by Frank Miller. And my character, Kevin, is a killer. And that scene, that right there, those photos, is actually me on wires. So I had to do all these kind of jump kicks and everything. And I had no idea that I was going to be on wires. And the funny thing is, I got there on set, and I had no preparation. I had 2 days of work. And we start doing these scenes, and they're like, "Are you good with wire work?" I was like, "What? Sure, I'm up for anything." And we just kind of went for it. And midway through, like the day of doing all this kind of work, Robert Rodriguez, the director, was like, "Wow, I didn't quite realize how physical this was going to be, because it's all frames in the comic book." And then actually doing it and making those frames move, he realized that it's actually a really physical role. So
Had you done wire work before?
No.
Well, that's just such a strange, like, are you good with wire work? Like, that's something that anybody would know.
I know.
Because I've actually been, just for some physical bits I've done on sitcoms, it's really hard to balance yourself and keep yourself in a certain, so it is physical.
Yeah, and much less jump in the air and do a kick that's precise, and It was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I didn't expect it to be. It actually came kind of easily. It wasn't overly complicated, but I think good editing made it look really good.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Sin City is in theaters next Friday, April 1st. Thank you so much for all the trouble of getting here.
Of course.
Chef Eric Repair will be here after this. Don't go away. Our next guest is the award-winning chef from one of New York's most prestigious restaurants from Les Bernardins. Please welcome back Chef Eric Repair. I'm making sure that we do the two. I didn't want to get stuck in the middle of the air like that. Congratulations on this.
Thank you.
Is it how many years in a row?
19.
19 years in a row to get 4 stars from New York Times. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, thank you.
Huge.
Thank you very much.
They're so picky.
We're still impressed.
Yes, you should be impressed. You threw a big party afterwards and everything?
Yeah, we had a big party, and I don't remember after that.
No. All right, so what are we making today?
Today we are going to make some coleslaw. And no, I'm good. We are going to make a machi, which is also called yellowtail, and with tandoori spice, which is a spice from India, but it's not spicy.
Okay, good, because I don't like spicy. Tandoori is what? What is it? I always
Tandoori
think
is
that's
like a mix
spicy.
of different spices in it, but it's very sweet.
Okay.
So you are going to help me.
Yes, I'll help you.
I'm going to give you the tandoori spice, the herb de Provence, and the olive oil. And you're going to spread that on top of the fish. And I'm taking care of the salt, garlic.
That's the kind of direction you give me? You're going to be in trouble. There's no... How much, though?
Go ahead.
Do I do this first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Stop.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's good.
Okay.
The herb de Provence. You can put...
You said... That's what I'm telling you. You tell me a pinch, and I'll do a pinch.
A pinch.
Okay,
A pinch.
so-
I learned how to say pinch now.
So that...
No.
What? Well, I'm doing this one now.
The olive oil a little bit.
A tiny bit.
Like 2 tablespoons. One more. Excellent.
All right.
And then I'm going to put a little bit of garlic.
What about this guy?
We leave him alone.
Okay.
Some lemon juice. I'm flipping the fish. And we start again. Like a pinch of the...
Now I know.
Not too much. Like
Right.
a pinch of herb de Provence.
Provence? That's what that is?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Provence is a
And
region.
more again?
A little bit more, yeah. I'm putting the garlic.
I've never heard of that spice. Have you heard of Provence spice?
Herb de Provence, yeah.
I know the...
Herbs organically grown in Provence. We are going to sauté the fish.
Yes.
So just like that in a very hot pan. And you're going to keep an eye on the fish. And we are going to pickle some cucumbers.
Okay.
So to pickle the cucumber, I need your help.
All right.
You're going to pour a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar.
To pickle the cucumber. And what do I do with this? The sugar?
1/4 teaspoon here.
Okay. A
Because we
quarter of a
pickle it-
teaspoon.
Yes. And while you do that, excellent.
Okay.
About 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar.
How many tablespoons?
Well, this is a teaspoon. Take this one.
That's
3.
3 tablespoons?
Yeah. 1. You're fine. Okay. One
What of this?
tablespoon of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
Extra virgin olive oil.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Great.
And then we have some pickle.
I have to keep an eye on the fish, though.
Yeah,
How's
don't
that
worry.
doing? Well, you told me to keep an eye, and now you say don't worry. Which is it?
Don't worry, keep an eye on it. Some pickled mango.
Yep.
Okay, some pickled mango.
All right. Le Bernardin, what does that mean, your restaurant? Wait,
Well,
how much is it? Sorry.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Le Bernardin were monks in Paris in the Middle Age.
Right.
And they were very famous for loving food, wine, and women.
Monks?
Monks.
Okay.
And-
That's not what I've heard about monks, but
Well, they
does
were...
it go in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they were having a lot of fun. And when we opened the restaurant, we thought it would be a good name for the restaurant. Okay, so we pickled the cucumbers for a couple of seconds in that. Now we're going to flip the fish.
Okay.
Like that.
And this is himachi fish?
Hamachi, or
Okay,
yellowtail. The
so
sushi places,
yellowtail.
sometimes they call it yellowtail.
Okay.
So your cucumbers are pickled. Drop them here.
Drop it. In
And-
here.
Yeah, and then...
That's all we... That's, are
And
we
then
doing
you
this for TV time or real time? That's all you have to do?
Well, no, it's real time, and then you keep them like that for 45 minutes. But it's time to plate. So I have some pickled cucumbers already. You want to put them inside the...
Say pickled cucumbers again.
Pickled cucumbers.
Okay.
You want to put here inside and press well with a spoon, like that.
Put it inside?
Inside the ring mold.
Right.
Hold on, I'm going to slice the fish while you're doing that.
All right.
Okay, good.
One went out.
Very good.
Okay.
And now you press well. Very, very well. Press, 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 press.
All right.
You're getting into it, right?
All right, yes.
It's a knot, it's a knot. We have a knot.
Okay, you just told me. All right. That's. Do I take the ring off now?
You're gonna top it.
That's beautiful.
I'm slicing the fish. You're gonna top it with that little microgreen on top.
Okay.
And while you do that, I'm
Just
gonna
a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just for a little kind of decoration.
Yeah.
That's where you start charging the money, when you do fancy things like this.
Well,
when something's in a ring like that, they add another $20 on. And then you get less food too.
No, look, we have plenty of food.
No, well.
It's an appetizer.
Well, it's not the Olive Garden.
You want to take the...
All right.
You want to take the ring mold? You press with one finger here, and then you pull it.
All right.
Press with... Okay, excellent.
Well,
and then I just...
Was it supposed to stay?
It was supposed to stay.
Well, I kept pressing, and then you said that was enough. And I think if I would have pressed one more, but anyway.
And now the dressing on top. Is, remember the mix of actually we're gonna
stuff
have
that I did too much of, huh?
Well, now you're gonna maybe test it.
Okay. And you
Like
don't have
that.
to. And you don't have to
Like
cook
that.
this all the way through because it's fish. You can eat it sort of.
It is a mattress, so it's like a tuna. You can have it rare, medium
Look how
rare.
beautiful that is.
And the dish is ready.
That's half of it.
We can
I
test
eat
now.
it?
Of course you can eat it.
Okay.
Me too, actually. I want to make sure that what I'm giving you is
But
good.
do I eat it just by itself?
Like
or
that? No, with a bit of cucumber.
With the, say it again? Pickled cucumber. That's delicious. And that's not spicy at all.
No, it's not spicy. It's a sweet spice, and that's it's pretty good. The
It's
pickled
good.
cucumber.
I think you put a little bit too much vinegar, but I think it's good. For the recipe, go to our website. We'll be right back with Florence Henderson. Don't go away. We all know our next guest as the lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls, and then one day this lady met a fellow, and she became Carol Brady of the Brady Bunch. Please welcome Florence Henderson. Down on the carpet.
Well, I was just thinking when I came out and I was looking at you, you looked like you could be my daughter.
I do.
Doesn't she?
Yeah. We do look alike.
We do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, do you ever get tired? People love you, and you know why. I mean, they love you for a lot of reasons, but do you get tired of being associated with the Brady Bunch?
No, I don't, Ellen, because everywhere I go, I receive so much affection. Everybody wants to hug me. And that's nice, and I hug everybody. And I catch a cold from it. I have a cold right now.
That's risky. Oh, and now you have a cold. Now you're telling me that, and you just hugged me.
Well, I wanted you to have what I have.
Well, I'll take it. All right. Now, so the 70s, you know, I always show the mullet that I wore for, I mean, everyone's had a mullet, and if you haven't, you're missing out. But
I think I started
You
it.
did start it, I think, because we came across this picture here on the show. People all of a sudden started, you know, they say, you know, Jennifer Aniston had the haircut that everybody wanted, but you had a haircut back then that everybody started following.
Yeah, not only women, but men love this hairdo. You
Really?
know? Yeah, really, and it comes back every so often. And you know, I used to create these hairdos. Don't ask me, I think I was out of my mind or something. But I did all these hairdos. I just wanted to be hip. I wanted to be happening. You know, I begged them to give Carol Brady a job.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't do that. You know, I wanted to wear, I mean, those clothes, for God's sake. Take a look at those.
Yeah.
I didn't choose those, please. But you know, I said, can I just hit the kids every now and then? Yeah. I mean, real life, you know? They wouldn't let me.
You were ahead of time.
I was way ahead of time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the youngest of 10, and I have 4 children, and every once in a while, you get a swat on your behind. I mean, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Did Betty ever give you a swat?
Oh, she'd better not.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I may have gotten spanked once. I think I remember getting spanked one time.
Really?
Yeah. I had heard a curse word. I was 10 years old, and I heard a curse word, and I tried to copy it, which was...
A mistake.
Yeah. Well, it was the stupidest. It didn't even fit. It didn't even work. I used it in the wrong It was hilarious. I could say it, and then y'all could just edit it out.
Okay, what was the word?
I'll tell it for this audience. I was trying to get my bike in, and then we'll go back to the thing because this is not.
I bet it's a four-letter word.
Well, of course it's a four-letter word, but it didn't work at all. I was trying to get my bike in a gate, and I couldn't get my bike in the gate, and then the fence, the gate slammed my finger, and I went, "How do you get these bikes in here?" And that's how I thought I'd say it.
I thought it worked.
Yeah. And that's probably why I don't curse today, because I don't know how. So I got spanked.
Well, if you were raised on a farm, that's the first word you learn.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it's okay if you're there.
And you try not to step in it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But you really, and they wouldn't let you hit the kids. I'm sure the actors were happy about that they didn't.
Well, the child actors were, but
Yeah.
Robert Reed and Amby Davis and I weren't.
I came across this picture, by the way, that is one of my favorite looks that you had, that you inspired me.
That's Ellen.
That's us on my show, and I was trying to dress like you. That was a hilarious.
That was one of the biggest laughs I think I've ever heard on a sitcom, when Ellen walked out dressed like me.
Yeah.
With the hair and the big earrings and everything.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
But you look better this way.
I think so. This is more me.
Yeah.
Now, what else did you? What clip do we have? Take a look at this clip.
When chicken tastes this good, as crispy as it should, the reason's really so easy to see. The chicken's got a certain Wessonality.
Wessonality, that crispy, non-greasy taste you get when you fry chicken with Wesson oil. Nobody leaves less oil and more crunch in fried foods than Wesson.
The chicken's got a certain Wessonality.
I so remember that. I used to walk around singing that all the time.
It's very catchy. You know, I sold that product for 22 years, Wesson oil, and there are a lot of things you can do with Wesson oil besides fried chicken, okay?
All right, we have to take a break. What has happened to you, woman?
No, you can. It makes a great hair conditioner. It's great for your skin.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Come on,
great
it's
to know.
oil.
That's great to know. I had no idea.
You didn't.
Well, now I do.
You're going to learn so much during this
I
show.
know, I am. But we still have to take a break. We'll be right back. We're back with Florence Henderson, and you've got so much going on now. Now you've moved on to, instead of Wesson oil, you're selling jewelry.
I am. My own jewelry line, Out and About with Florence Henderson, on Shop at Home, or you can go online, shopathometv.com. And these are just some of the things I'm wearing right now.
Some of your bling?
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I brought a piece for you.
You did?
Because, you know, I love dragonflies for a lot of reasons. And dragonflies are all about transformation. So, Ellen, you have been such a wonderful example.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Pretty, isn't it?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
This morning, there was a dragonfly caught inside my screen porch, a little baby dragonfly. It was like awkward still. It couldn't even fly. And I grabbed it and freed it outside. And that's so weird that you would bring me this.
Well, next time I see you, I'll tell you a story about it.
Okay.
It's too long to go into right now. But
all right. I don't think I put it on right.
You didn't put it on right, but then that's what you did with the vinegar.
Yeah.
That's all right.
No. All right, so what's this smack talk about you can dance better than I?
Oh, I didn't say I could dance better. I said I think I could keep up with you.
All right.
And I've got a couple of years on you.
All right.
So, and I thought you were pretty winded at the end of that segment.
Yeah.
When you were dancing. So I think you should take a rest. And Tony, hit it.
Bunch on DVD. I want to thank Elijah Wood, Florence Henderson, Chef Eric. Repair tomorrow is our 300th show with Sandra Bullock and Chris Kattan. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.